Avaya 9611g Basic End User Training Introduction to the 9611g Telephone. Let's take a moment to review the hard feature keys on the telephone. On the 9611g, we have a number pad, just as you would expect, 0 through 9, star, and pound. On the left-hand side of the number pad, we have two buttons. The bottom button activates the speakerphone, and the upper button activates the headset. When you press them, you select the medium for communication, and the button lights up red. On the opposite side of the number pad, we also have two buttons. The buttons on the bottom is the mute button. When it is lit up red, then the chosen medium is muted. The upper button, with the plus and minus, is the volume up and down. The key controls the volume of the selected medium. If no medium is selected, as is the case right now, the key will control the ringer volume. If I was on the speaker, you can control the volume on the speaker. If I were on the headset or the handset, and so on. One additional note to add here. Notice the mute key follows when I touch the speaker and move over the handset. So if I'm discussing confidential information on mute, when I move between speaker and handset, the mute feature is maintained. I can visually determine that mute is active based on the button continuing to be lit up red. Just above the number pad are three buttons. From left to right they are as follows: Contacts, Phone Settings and Preferences, and Call Log History. These buttons will be covered in more detail later in the training. The button with the picture of an envelope is to access voicemail. Press it and you connect to the voicemail system. This button and the red LED in the upper right-hand corner light up when you have a new voicemail message. The button with a picture of a phone is the home button. Similar to a smartphone button, if it is pressed, it takes you to your home screen. The circle in the middle is like an embedded mouse. It is used for navigation on the screen and moving through the submenus. As we continue to move up the phone, you will notice a set of four gray buttons. These are soft keys and intelligently change their functionality depending on what you are currently doing. When on a call, I have the hold, transfer, conference, and drop. The soft keys will be covered in greater detail later in the training. In the phone screen display, you have three call appearances. If you scroll to page 2, you have the following options: Call forward, call park, call unpark, send all calls, and transfer to voicemail. These buttons will be covered in more detail later in the training.